Hello everyone, welcome to Gems of War Guild Wars week 12 day 6. It is a purple day, and I'm not even on the Guild Wars screen. It is a purple day. Probably going to be sticking with a Scion up front because so many of them are around, though, yep, I had a feeling, yeah, that is the other thing that is also around quite a bit. The all Wargares this week, and next week it's gonna be all Urskas. So yeah, just 1 week into the other. I think I'm going to be using my attack reduction variant of this team that I normally do on purple days. A slightly different one, but mainly because they are going to have ridiculously high attack, and I do want to minimize that slightly. Of course, Scion for the drains, Kraken for just the sheer damage, particularly if they don't use a Wolf Garrick and last slot, Amnesia for resummon, Grim for some purple mana generation back, but mainly for the attack reduction and the impervious to devour. So we'll be rolling with this. Hopefully they don't randomly devour our Amnesia. That would be really bad. But yeah, let's just see how it goes and get into it. Double check that it is indeed a purple day. I'm probably not going to be messing with trying to use the new green-purple summoner today. I'll wait till next week because, or you know, when next week gets here on purple day. Mainly because she'll have a bonus next week. So it'll be slightly easier to do her, even if the team doesn't end up working out as well. She'll at least have a bonus, so it'll be a higher value to actually use her. There, hello, the Sheen Show. Hello, the Bridget, or the Bridget. Hello, the Bridget. But hello, the Sheen Show. Hello, Bridget. Hello, Mr. Jesse. Hello, Henny. Hello, Dee. Welcome all. And we'll go over the event later. Most of you probably already seen it on the forum. I'm pretty sure most of you probably checked the forum, right? I actually don't know. I would assume so. But not quite sure. Some people don't. But we will go over the new troop that was posted. We kind of already went over it. I don't believe they actually changed it from what it was within the game. But yeah, it's already up on the their website and everything. Do we even bother throwing Grim here? I think we go for the drain and then feed that purple into it. Of course, it goes straight for the purple. That's unfortunate. We'll steal 3 mana. Get our Skull Poke. Skull Poke it again because then we can just AoE it out. That sounds like a plan. And that's the death of him. There we go. Get our mana back. Take blue. And I guess we throw another drain. There isn't a skull we can take or anything. Purple would be a bad idea, because if we don't end up getting a follow-up, that'd be awful. And now we have his attack. Taking a skull right now would be amazing. None are available though, so we'll just do that. He'll poke us for basically a 0, and we'll get our Kraken mana. And then try for the Devour, it would appear. Not that many blues, but still probably worth it. A slight chance that we'd get it right there. We also don't have to worry about feeding him blues, because he doesn't actually use it for really anything. I think I'll take a Skull first, just out of safety's sake. Don't want him hitting us too hard. He does have the highest attack on their team, even with it reduced. And there we go, we got the Devour. So that's pretty much a win right there. Not much that can get us back. Also, we do gain 1 HP and 1 attack on that every single turn, which is pretty nice. Throw down the Browns, go from there. Good evening, Maximuse. Hello, Amanda. Welcome. You just got your first Famine. Nice, Henny. Congrats. Yeah. Famine, even though he's been nerfed like a billion times the past couple months, he's still really good. The only thing that will put the nail in the coffin is if they do end up adding mana. If they make it so Mana Shield is protected from mana drain, that's the only thing that will make Famine useless. But in the current state of the game, he is still really, really strong, even after all the nerfs. Particularly on console, but I believe you are playing on PC. Mobile. I know, even post-nerf, Famine is still really good. Only when they actually add immune to mana drain will Famine ever go down into slight irrelevance. Hello, Lucho. Welcome. Hello, Apex. Welcome as well. Your wife got the new Mythic Dragon today. Nice. That's actually what we're using in this team right now. The Grim. Really nice if you can get it fully traded. It has the best attack reduction really in game. Gets impervious. Other than that, it's really good at spawning purples, particularly if you can get the entire team burned. It's normally synergized with fully traded Yarrow or fully traded Infernus. But if you don't really have Trace on him or anything like that, the easiest thing to do is just put him into some kind of purple-oriented team, maybe with a giant spider to feed him mana, and then just cast him out like that. Would work out well. You can also just put him into an all-dragon team, of course, as well. It doesn't work as well with all daemons. We're technically actually using all damage right now other than Kraken. But it is a bit better if you were doing like from a PvP perspective to not do all daemons. Though I say that, and we're kind of using all daemons for for Guild Wars, but that's slightly different. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't have a fully traded Queen Amnesia. I mean Queen Amnesia. Yeah, Amnesia. Well, technically she's Queen Amnesia. She's technically a queen. She's just not actually called one. Anyways, let's just get into the battle. Blue-purple still, so we can get the quick mana drain in case we aren't able to take the skull, and then go from there. Hopefully this game will give you famine. Hopefully, eventually. Oh, wow. Starting board skull. Exactly what we need. 8 mana right from the get-go. And red into a blue, I guess. Maybe double blue would be great. Oh, wait. I didn't even see that. Oops. I guess we'll take that. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but there's a blue sitting there, so guaranteed chance. As long as it surges, then it does. We'll throw down the drain, I guess now, because we don't really have anything on the board worth taking. We'll throw that down. Also, my sound is turned very, very low right now. I think it's just the game sound in general. It probably sounds like it's not even on right now. You ran Herdmaster, Double Cabarrus, and Amnesia. Both of your Cabarruses got devoured, was able to win just with Inferno King and Amnesia. Nice, yeah. Sometimes Amnesia can solo a battle. It's not that often, though. If your entire team dies and you have mana on her, she can normally solo. But if you're up against, like, Drain Spam and she's the only thing left, you normally lose if she's the only thing left. As long as they don't have drains. If they're running something like this, and we're down to Amnesia, we can win off just the Amnesia. Because there isn't anything that's really going to disable us as bad. Unless he randomly gets a Devour, in which case, yeah, then we're done. But that'll end any team. Almost. Oh, I should have just taken the green into Skull right there. Luckily, he doesn't actually take a Skull. Because now we can drain out his mana completely. Could have done the previous turn to also gain full mana. Didn't see it there, though, from the Cascade. Do we take the Skull? I'm leaning towards yes. But he's probably going to land Giant Spider right now. I am going to do it. Please miss. Oh, he got it. And he got a Skull. But he did not get a cast off, so we'll just kill him out with that. We have our drain ready. Don't actually need it, though, because his mana his manas right now are very, very, very low. I guess I could give him a Skull. No, let's not distract him with a Skull yet. I want to wait till he takes more mana first. And he just gave us okay setup right there off the green. We could take the green into the Skull, into a brown, into maybe a Skull right there too if we get the Cascade. That's actually a pretty big Cascade. Oh, I do give it blue though, but that just gives us something to drain or steal, I guess. Kraken we'll wait on. I'm waiting for the blues to get closer together, but probably when they do, he's just going to take them anyways. So I might just cast. Red or brown? Well, they're both basically the same thing. So we'll take the red, just so he doesn't take the blue, because he's definitely going to take the blue. Okay, no, never mind, he didn't. Even though he had an option. So let's try devouring that. Oh, and we got it too, nice. We didn't land the extra turn, though, which would have been helpful, because now he's going to get Spider. There's one way we can stop it. Well, one is a Skull, but we need a blue drop right here. Okay, we didn't get it, nor did we get Distract. So he's going to get that off. He didn't align, which is good. Actually, even if he aligned, that wouldn't have done too much. But he did get a summon, so we're going to have to deal with that now. Guess we'll just swipe on some purple into yellow. I don't care if he gets a Skull. That would actually be helpful to us. The more turns he can waste. Okay, so Purple Surge, go. Got it. And yeah, we'll just throw the Kraken. He does have something that uses a blue. Maybe I should throw the purple first because he doesn't actually use it. So we'll do that. We actually get it as well. We'll take the Skull Poke, throw a Kraken, go from there. So Skull Poke, Kraken, Scion, dead. Actually, double Skull. We'll just go for another Skull there. Oh, never mind. Let's just go for the Kraken, I guess, at this point. I think that's enough damage. Yeah, it is. And that's match. There we go. How much have you wasted into this game? Wait, how much you have wasted in this game? Time or money? Money, about 200 and something dollars. I think it was 220. I keep forgetting. I feel like I say a different number every single time. It's somewhere around 200 something. It comes down to like $6 or $7 a month, whatever it was. As far as time, let's see, 3,000 something hours. There's some people with like over 10,000 in this game, which is pretty insane. Which is like triple mine. But yeah, 3,304 hours Almost all threes. But yeah, 3,300 hours essentially. And counting. But you do have to keep in mind that we stream it a bunch and stuff like that as well. Well, let's go on against this team. Yeah, no problem. Cabarrus, Forest Guardian, Giant Spider, and Cabarrus. So you also have to keep in mind that's over almost 3 years as well. It's not like that was all in like 1 year or something. That would be a lot if it was all in 1 year. Let's see. Well, we'll just throw this in, see what we can do, and go from there. Hello, Strawn! Welcome! That's a really big hi. A lot of exclamation points. Did something big happen, or just really excited? Or did you have a really good weekend, maybe? How was all your guys' weekend? Mine was pretty much just a normal, because I've just been streaming pretty much the whole time. I will be doing some stuff on Monday, though. Particularly in the morning. Should still be able to get all the videos out on time, though. Okay, well, we'll throw down on Kraken there. Do you find priority passing much to other team after 4x, 5x match in Guild Wars, or 4x speed? You had that happen a lot today in one match. Do you find priority passing much to other team with 4x or 5x matches in Guild Wars? I'm not quite sure what you're asking with that, so I don't know how to answer it. I'm not quite sure specifically what you're asking. Okay. Skull, I think we'll take just to kill one of them out. We'll have to worry about the backslot one, but we do have Kraken, so that should be good enough. He does take our blue, which reduces our chance of killing it now. I think we throw Scion, then Kraken. Well, Skull first, unless we want to distract. There's only 2 mana that we can take from Skulling. But he won't gain any mana if I don't Skull. So I think we're going to Skull. Oh, I gave him too much mana. I didn't mean to give him... Oh, wow. Well, okay. Well, at least he missed. Well, at least he missed there. So, what now? Well, I kind of have to throw the Kraken. The only problem is there's no blues, so we guarantee do not get an extra turn right here. I could try exploding, but if he devours something that's not Amnesia, we would then need to use Amnesia to replace it. So I think we're just going to try 40% chance, and if we miss it, we lose. Well, actually, we both do 40% chance. And if he hits it and I don't, that's bad. Also, what's his alignment right now? Oh, he does have alignment. Okay, plan B. Destroy the entire board. And hope he doesn't get alignment. Okay, he got alignment. But he ended his... Oh, no, he didn't end his turn yet. End your turn. There you go. Well, now we have to worry about all that. And we need an extra turn to break the barriers. Or we could just drain him. So let's go with that, since we did get enough mana from it. And now we throw a Lucky Kraken. Go! Got it. Got it. Okay, that's fine. And he also lost his alignment, or didn't get it there. So, all is good. We'll take the blue into the green drop, and hopefully get the Cascade there. Okay. Well, he's barriered up, so we kind of need an extra turn. If not, well, you can just drain or something. A Skull will kill us on Scion. Though, I think we do let it die. The only problem is we can't take green. I guess we could take a red into the purple, which we can break the barrier with and go from there. Oh, we didn't get enough mana. Fail. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Didn't get enough mana. But at least purple now feeds right into our Kraken. So we'll throw this down. Got the Devour. Nice. And Kraken is the only thing that can hit through barrier for its Devour, which is kind of nice. And now we just need to use Amnesia, and we're good to go from there. And kill them all out with the Inferno King. Or actually, I mean, or Elma Grim will actually do it. 33, not enough yet. 34. I guess we... Oh, never mind. There it is. And that's match. There we go. Okay, that was a little shaky there, but still came through. Question, you just got War card. How good is it? War is actually towards the weaker side. Early on in the game, you basically run it with something in first slot with Valkyrie, Apothecary, and War is the team you use, assuming you have no traits on it. Work got all tired, just excited. You have taken over the 4th place. Oh, nice. Hey, let me go check that real quick. Yeah, you've been going really high lately on the leaderboard. Really nice. I normally don't bother for it these days, but yeah, you're in 4th. Oh, wow, there's a big difference between, wow. There's a 50,000 gap and then another 50,000 gap. Wow. Those gaps are insane. There's almost 160,000 gap between first and fourth. I don't think there's ever been that big of a gap. Wow. Well, out of all of the people with a normalish score, you have the highest. But yeah, everyone over 100,000, yeah. 50,000 gap there, and then, or pretty much 50,000, and then another 50,000. And then it just goes to normalish numbers. What's the top 100 these days? Yeah, these days it's about 22,000 to get on the leaderboard by the end of the week. Actually, this week is more like 21,500. But it's normally around like 22-ish or so. These days, since the update, I've been hitting around 11,000 to 15,000 every week when casually playing. So we could have tried breaking the that little gap eventually and trying to go all the way. Oops, why am I going to PvP? We still haven't finished Guild Wars yet. Let's go back to Guild Wars. And what do we still have left? How many battles? We have 2 left. K-Cat and someone else. And of course, as expected, we're up against basically an all Wolfgaric Beast team, or Wargare Beast team. Got the Beast, the Beast, the Beast, and the Beast. All the Beasts. Luckily, we have a lot of counter for the shield. They do have double barrier, but we have counter for it. He's also using Wolfgaric first slot, which is really good for us, because that'll feed Scion. The Drain does hit through Impervious. That doesn't get blocked, so we will be able to take his mana. The only downside is he hits for 76. So he will two-shot us, so we can't give him any skulls, unfortunately. So every skull we will have to take, which we technically were going to do anyways, because we definitely have to take the first skull to steal his mana. The second skull, maybe not, but we kind of have to. And I think we just got it. Let me see, move that over. No, that took away... No! Oh, that was actually a big mistake, because now the skull will not fall where I need it to. If I would have done it earlier, that actually would have fallen correctly. Okay, there we go. Mistake undone. Oh, except I have to, how do I go about this? Okay, I guess I'll take the brown. And then we'll throw the Drain and hope he gives us a skull. There's plenty of moves he can do that will align us with skulls. So we'll just throw the Drain. Like that one. But since we drained, we get less mana from him now. Oh well, we still steal his mana. Yep, and we get it again. Thank you. Well, his mana is ours. Is there no green? Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, I give him a skull, though. Fail. But we've reduced his attack enough, and if we do it a little bit longer, or a little bit more, we might be able to reduce it enough so that he can't do, he can't kill it in one shot. I mean, 2 shots. He already can't kill it in 1 shot. But if we lower it enough, he won't be able to 2-shot it, which would be really good, because that would buy us a whole nother safe skull distract without having to worry about anything. Yep, he got blue into a bunch of other manas. If nothing else, we can always steal it. So let me just throw that down, just to get the standard drain on everyone else. And hopefully blue drop, go! Nope, didn't get it. We got the standard blue, but not an extra turn off it. I don't want to cast this yet. There's only 4 purples on the entire board. We could throw Amnesia down, but that could be risky. We can survive a skull, so let's do it, actually. Okay, he does get a skull, which I was kind of expecting would happen. And I guess we'll just throw a Drain or the green. Might just go for the green. If Scion dies, it dies. Not excessively worried about it. Ooh. Does he have alignment? No. There's like 0 purple on the board right now. All he gets is 1 green. Assuming I take the skull, that is. So we take the skull. Oh, wow, that luck off the top. What? What? Okay, good. He didn't go for the Devour. That saved us so hard right there. No, that was an awful cascade right there. Wow. Okay. Do we even bother throwing Elamagrim? I don't think I do. I think we wait until we extra turn somewheres and then go from there. There's no extra turns, though. I guess we throw a Kraken and hope we get lucky. Come on, Kraken. Got it. Didn't get devoured, though, but at least we got the extra turn, which was one of the main things we needed. We'll let ourselves get poked by the skull because he won't be able to kill us. And we do get the extra turn as well. Nice. Still need to cast Amnesia, but we can wait on that. This doesn't have to go down right now. So we'll throw the poke. He can't kill us. He has like 0 attack. Oh, never mind. He can kill us with that. That's a bit different. That is a bit different. So we'll throw it down on greens. Get our summon. Okay, we actually got an extra turn in all that mess. Can take yellow into skull. I think I will. Because that will be the death since we have 42 attack on it. There we go. So we don't have to worry about any devours anymore. So this is pretty safe, unless he gets a ridiculous nature guardian in the next turn or two. Oh, never mind. We already won. Well, there we go. I think we have one battle left. See how that goes. Hello, Raphael. Welcome. Let's see. They need to fix it to where you can choose what weapon you get to use in the arena for your hero. You can. You already can do that. You go over to... actually, I need to go do arena draft real quick to get it going. But if you go in the arena, you just pick whatever. I just pick... Come on, go. You go to weapon, and then you just move your weapon in. Like, let's say we want Mang. Boom, we got Mang. It's a lot different than what you used to do. But now you can actually search for it. Like, if you wanted to go find Mang. There we go, there's Mang. We can put it in there. Or if we want Prismatic, maybe. That'd be a weird thing to use, unless you're using it in the last slot. Boom, Prismatic. But yeah, you can choose your weapon still. It's just different how they, it's just different how you choose your weapon. Well, let's go do the final Guild War battle. And see how that goes. Guild War, attack, and Yingmo. Also, how's the ranking going? Looks like we'll make 5th, maybe 4th. Though regardless of if we make 4th, 5th, or 6th, the prize is exactly the same. So as long as we don't fall to 7th, it really doesn't matter what we place for the most part. Now let's just attack. Oh, it does matter if we win today, though. And so far we are winning, though we have done a lot more battles. Oh, that means my people are going a little bit lower on score then. No! Oh well. Let's just go and attack against the tyrants. Oh, that reminds me. I need to recruit on Monday too. One of my people are leaving. So yeah, we will have an opening tomorrow night. So if anyone's interested, join tomorrow night's stream, same time, because we will have one opening. I don't know if I'll fill it before then though. I'll have to see. I'll probably make a forum post or something, like I normally do for recruiting. Anyways, we're finally up against the Scion Famine, which is one of the things I actually made this team for. Though, ironically, we'll probably lose now, even though this is what I made to try to counter it. Okay, well, we'll go on Reds. Hello, Dustin. Stonehammer's still good. You only got to have 2 mythics. Stonehammer, unfortunately, is not good anymore on PC mobile. It is on console, but due to how gem spawning changed, it's not really that good on PC. Actually, I don't think mobile got it yet, but on PC, it's kind of useless to use. You're normally better off just going Gorgolfa in almost every single possible instance. Okay, which one do we have more mana on right now? Purple or blue? I believe it's purple. Wait, are we on Frozen banner? I actually don't remember. That's actually pretty bad. I don't even remember what banner we're on right now. Well, I can't even take the blue because, yeah, we're in some kind of purple banner maybe. Because that was a lot more mana than I was expecting. So, we have 2 options here. And I think the option we go for... we can actually pass our turn. There's a couple ways we can go about this. And I think the way I go about it is just using Drain as much as I don't want to. But, yeah, we could have actually gave him our mana, then stolen it right back with a skull. I don't think that really would have solved anything other than just delaying the battle. Whoa, that was a lot of skulls for us. Though he just got our mana back is the only problem now. That was just stealing from him. So that's an issue. I basically have to take these blues now, because he'll take it if I don't. And now he has Ragnagord, so that's also awful. Get some attack reduction, get some damage. Oh, and we can take his mana back and kill. That'll work out quite nice. And we're going to be 1 mana off if we don't get the Cascade, which we didn't. Any skulls for drop? No, there is not. So we'll probably just Elamagrim and hope we get lucky. Nope. Nope. Well, back from the drawing board, except he starts with more mana. Like he's starting with Empowered. Yeah, we are in Frozen Banner right now. Because we only got +1 right there. That's why I thought, I just didn't know for sure. Okay. Well, that leaves us with very few options right now. Oh yeah, never mind. +1/+1. We're on blue-purple, you're right. Because I went for Super Scion into Super Amnesia. Wait, why am I not doing Frozen? I guess because I didn't want to neutralize the red too much on Elamagrim. I think I was using Frozen earlier, but then I switched out of it. That probably was what it was. You're right. Okay, we have, like, no option. Let's just try getting Kraken. Because if nothing else, we can always win with Kraken. The failsafe. Though, if we lose Kraken, we pretty much just lose this battle at this point. And he's definitely trying to make us lose. He has another one already. Wow, every single turn he's casting that. Every single turn. Oh, and we also only have 5 HP. Make that 0 HP. So, now we gotta do the Magic Amnesia. The only problem is we have to do Magic Amnesia against full-blown Mana Drain. I think we're going to lose here. He doesn't even have that hard a team, except for the fact that it actually is the Drain Spam team. But I guess the Drain Spam team automatically does make it hard. Let's see if we can solo it with Amnesia. It is technically possible to make a comeback with only Amnesia. And the fact that we still have Element Grim works well too, since we have a... we still have attack reduction capabilities. If we're going to need it. Okay, let me take a blue here. And let's get rid of, I guess, yellow. Okay, we got Inferno King. We do not have alignment for that Inferno King, but we have Inferno King. We'll just take a Skull, I guess. Or throw Element Grim. No, I think we throw a Skull. Just need to wait till we get that crucial alignment, and then throw everything at it. As soon as we get alignment, we basically win at this point. Let's let him clear the board on something. And he doesn't get Famine, and there we go, we won. Or pretty close to it. That breaks the barrier. Still have to deal with him a little bit. Yeah, we're not going to kill through that yet. It's going to take a lot more than what we have. I'm going to make sure I set up Skull Distracts. There's 2 of them currently. Let's take a little bit more mana. So he'll take a poke. We have 2 Skull Distracts. I could go another Amnesia. Might just poke though. Ooh, I hit one of these skulls. But we did get both of our mana. The only problem with that is it doesn't really help much. What happens if we let him take that skull? You know, I might just throw Inferno King here. He doesn't use red. So there's nothing that can really happen that's bad unless he hits us with a billion skulls. But he's a 0 attack, so why does it really matter how many skulls he hits us with? So we'll get Element Grim back. It gives us another cast to throw at him. It doesn't give him a distract, though, unless we get it off Cascade. Oh, wait. Element Grim's enough to kill it. Oh, wait. We just won. I almost just threw Inferno King there, too. But yeah, that's already the win. I don't even need to go through all that. And that's match. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hey, if anyone has any questions or things you want me to go over, let me know. Actually, we're going to go over probably the event thing that's coming tomorrow. For PC Mobile. But there we go. Perfect 6,300 on a purple day. Pretty standard purple day. Element Grim them to 0 attack. Drain them with Scions, and Amnesia for the win. What's reducing the enemy's attack? Yeah, Element Grim. Element Grim is what is reducing their attack. On console, I believe he reduces their attack by 4. I know he got nerfed a little bit. The only thing that was ever changed on him is he now has a 3 attack reduction instead of 4. They could make this even down to 2, and it would still be insanely good. Even at 3, I almost feel like it's still a little bit too high. But yeah, every single time it takes an extra turn, it reduces all enemy stats by 3. So that's a total of 12 reduction, assuming the entire enemy team has that many troops. So this with a Kraken, every single time we take an extra turn, we're not only dealing 3 damage to the entire enemy team, we're also reducing their attack by 3. And this basically makes it to a state where they can't do anything off of skulls. Then, if we happen to have lost our Scion, the Inferno King that we summon from Amnesia keeps creating skulls. And then they can just keep taking skulls that do 0 damage. And then you just win. This team is built around fatiguing the enemy. You just use Scion as the disable. Kraken as the wild kill card. Amnesia to stall. One other thing really nice about fully traded Amnesia is your Scion, Amnesia, the Inferno Kings you summon, and Element Grim all gain 1 HP and 1 attack per turn. So Guild War battles tend to go for very long. And that can be anywhere from like 20 to 50 additional HP and attack every single battle you do, simply because Guild War battles tend to elongate for quite a while. So it's pretty nice. And of course, Element Grim has Impervious, so that's also helpful, because Devour, of course, can't hit through it, nor Deathmark, nor all the other really annoying instant kills. The only thing that can hit through it are things like Assassin class, Archer class, anything that has like an instant kill like Dracos or something like that. Those are only a few things. What is with the purple day and other day colors? What perks does that help on Gems of War? Let's see. What are you referring to with that? And other day colors, what perks does that help? The main reason I'm not quite sure what you're asking, but the main reason we use pure color teams in Guild Wars is because the Guild Wars, the way it's set up, it incentivizes using a specific color every single day. And this color gives you extra points. And you get a lot less points, particularly this late in the game. Once you get your Guild Guardian thingy to level 100 on these, that gives you the maximum amount of 50% extra points. And that's a grand total of 200% extra points for using a pure color team. And for bracket 1, you basically have to use 4 times the team color, or else you won't be able to score enough points. And you'll end up falling down, most likely. Of course, you still have to win as well. But you also have to use pure color. You also have to make sure you put a summon, because you need to make sure you have 4 troops. Or else if you don't have 4 troops, you'll lose some points as well when you end the battle. Yeah, I know. PC has some really, really lucky AI that can happen sometimes. Not to mention it has Combo Breaker that was turned up like crazy. It's not that the other versions don't have Combo Breaker. It's that the PC's Combo Breaker right now is like working 100 times overtime compared to the other platforms' Combo Breaker. If I go... Actually, I should go use the Dark Troll team, or the Elamagrim Troll team. That's probably the best example to ever show of the PC's Combo Breaker right now. Because it is quite overextending compared to what it used to do. Because I technically always had a Combo Breaker for a while now. It just was very, very tame and reasonable. Now it's just right in your face. As soon as you start getting just a couple turns, it's like, nope, no turns for you. What is the Combo Breaker? It basically makes it so you can't get... When using gem spawning troops, it basically prevents you from being able to get too many extra turns in a row, is essentially what the Combo Breaker does. So you can't just get like 15 extra turns in a row doing gem spawners. You can still do it with converters and other things, which is why converters are actually really, really strong right now, like Alchemist, Hellcat, Greenseer, Giant Spider, Valkyrie, Apothecary, and Keeper of Souls. Those 7 troops are above average compared to what they normally are, mainly because of the Combo Breaker right now. Yeah, I'll see if I can go show it real quick, like what I'm referring to with the Combo Breaker. This is normally the easiest team for me to show it with, because it's very, very obvious when it happens, if it happens. Sometimes it just doesn't happen, but it is really obvious when it does. We'll move that over. Wish we could get our mana. Oh, they finally fixed it to give him 11 mana cost. When did that happen? I didn't even notice that. But yeah, he has 11 mana cost now. They initially accidentally made him a 10 mana cost. Not quite sure the exact moment when they fixed it, but it is fixed now. So that's a thing. What do we even do here? We need to try getting a little bit more mana. Oh no, he just got brown. I have to cast now. That isn't going to go over well, because... Okay, good. He got skull distracted. Well, now we need to get lucky on this too. Fail. Well, it would help if I could... I can't show this if I can't get going. No. Oh gosh. Really bad start. I could actually win this right now, because our team is oriented to having a front line getting started, and his whole team is disabling our front line. Well, he'll get distracted with a skull. We don't have stone skin though, so he's going to kill it. I guess we take red into brown. There we go. Okay. Well, now we have an issue where we might not even win the battle. Let's see. That would be a fail. And it's going to happen too, unless we get lucky somehow. Oh no, I can move brown down. There we go. Okay, so let's hope we can get lucky with this getting started. This will probably miss. Okay, good, we got it. Okay, so let's see if the Combo Breaker will come in. We're doing a 12 gem spawn onto 16. That should probably not miss. Okay, so that's our 4th turn in a row off a gem spawn. And now let's see if we can do the 5th and the 6th with the very much same amount, and then we lose it. Oh, well, that wasn't really triggering that hard. Never mind. Oh, that's a pretty bad example of it. But yeah, there is a Combo Breaker that does eventually prevent you from getting too many of those in a row, essentially. At least when using gem spawning troops. Converts are different, though. because you control exactly where all the gems go with the convert. Also, let me go over the new event thing. I forgot to go over it real quick. Most of you have already seen it, but might as well go just reiterate it from the forum post. So let me just go get that up real quick and go show that. Let's see, I should have the right tab going right now. Let's see. Okay. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where did it go? Is that one it? Yeah, that one's it. Oops, cancel. Fail. Put that up. Go. There we go. Okay. So, for the thingy thing, let's see if I can zoom in a bit. There we go. That's good. Is that coming up right? Yeah, pretty much. So the new card coming. It's explode a gem, enrage a random ally for every purple gem destroyed, create 6 goals. So essentially he is going to be the surprisingly the best enrager for other allies. So if you need to enrage another ally for whatever reason, he will be the best troop for doing so. Other than that, stats are literally even, exactly even HP armor, at least on that image. So I would assume he stays pretty consistent for both. And immune to Entangle, Frenzy, and Infernal armor for the 25% reflect. Traits are pretty average. Ability seems decent though. There's definitely some implications for that. As I mentioned, yeah, as far as enraging another character, which might be good for some specific things, particularly troops that naturally gain a lot of attack. Like, for example, maybe on a red day with, what's his name? With Anointed One or something like that. Anything that gains a lot of attack is going to be really good with that naturally doesn't gain Enrage, which is a good majority. Like 95% of attack boosters, probably even more, do not actually gain Enrage. So he would be able to give it to them, hit through all their traits with the Enrage, and basically just one shot. Probably with Stargazer would be pretty popular too, because Stargazer uses different colors, denies blues, and gains additional magic with additional purple on the team. So Corrupted Urska plus a fully traded Stargazer may be a new combo that you could try with him. And we'll be going over teams with him and everything tomorrow as well. But yeah, that's the new troop that is coming. Let's see, let's bring that off. Is that the right one? Yeah, that was the right one. Anyways, that's a new troop. It'll be out in, like, what, 5 hours, 6 hours? Whenever the weekly reset thing is. How do you get Merchant Blade? On PC Mobile is literally impossible anymore. On console, you guys will be getting it in a couple weeks. Anywhere from like 1 to 3 weeks. Actually, even next Monday might be it. I'm not quite sure. But your guys are getting it really soon. I believe you're getting it during that one really big, large guy from Darkstone. When he gets released on... actually, I can tell you exactly when. I don't know exactly when it's happening, but I know what troop it's coming with. When the Merchant Prince is added to the console, everyone on console will be able to buy the Merchant's Blade, I believe for glory, or you'll get it for free. One of the two. But you will be able to obtain the Merchant's Blade on console whenever this guy is added to your game, which is probably anywhere from this Monday, a week from now, or 2 weeks from now. One of those three. Console will get Merchant Blade. For PC Mobile, you won't be getting it. Oh, it's tomorrow's event on console? Oh, I didn't even notice. I forgot. They posted the one on console too. So, never mind. You get Merchant's Blade tomorrow if you're on console. I didn't even notice that when I checked it earlier. Let me see. Where's my Gems of War? Oh, there it is. Let me double check. Yep, that's probably is true. Just wanted to just double check real quick. Let's see. Events, new, money, money, money. Oh, yeah. That's right. Oh, there we go. I didn't even see that. Yeah. Console finally gets Merchant's Blade next week. It's a pretty good weapon. It's particularly for newer players, if you're just starting out on console. Deals damage to an enemy, and it gives 50% chance to either give you 20 souls, 100 gold, or 1 treasure map. Do keep in mind that this is limited to the caps. Your gold can only go up to 100, your souls can only go up to 40, and your treasure maps can only go up to 10 per battle, that is. But still, it's a pretty nice early game weapon. You don't really use it much later in the game because it doesn't do too much damage, but it does gain a lot of resources. So, yeah, definitely pick it up if you don't get it for free. Actually, you might even get it for free. I don't know if the thing mentions it. New blade, Merchant's Blade. It doesn't say anything. It just says new weapon, Merchant's Blade. That's all it says. I'm not sure if it'll be free or if you get it for glory, but you're definitely getting it, console. As far as PC and mobile, it's impossible to get anymore. We'll probably have something in the crafting system that might be able to obtain it. The only other way is maybe they might add it as the $5 a week weapon where you can buy. Right now it's the useless Crimson Insignia. But yeah, Merchant's Blade was given out, I believe, for free or for a small amount of glory sometime in December. Like early December they end up doing that on PC mobile. Console is just getting it now, like 7 months later. But yeah, that's been around for a while now, that weapon. It's not really something you ever see me using, mainly because there's nothing that synergizes with it that well. The only thing that was somewhat good with it was Bonnie Rose, because you can use a blue spawning team to fill it up and then go from there. And also a Bonnie Rose plus a Merchant Blade tap is normally enough to kill anything in the game, for the most part. Okay. What do we do from here? I guess Purple Surge. Do it over there. Didn't get the Surge. Fail. Any ETA on the crafting system? Before mid-September, likely late August. That's not official, but that is likely when they're doing it. Late August, early September. One of the two. Or at least for PC mobile. As far as when console gets it, I have not the slightest clue. Actually, console hasn't even gotten... Wait. Yeah, console hasn't even gotten the most recent patch that PC mobile has, I don't believe. Well, technically, mobile didn't even get it yet either, because they're still working on that. They're beta testing it right now, the mobile version. They got like a bunch of people in the community to do their work. Let's see. Well, we'll go throw down Dragon Soul and throw down another Dragon Soul. Luckily, this isn't Guild Wars, so we don't need to worry about resummoning at all. And throw down the yellow. Get the brown. Take the purple. Oh, oops. We're blocked on purple. Fail. Forgot about that. And yeah, that delays us a little bit. Guess we'll just move that down. And Skull Poke. I know, mobile got almost none of the last patch other than the rebalance. Actually, did you guys even get anything other than the rebalance? Like maybe like a really, really small amount. But that was like the only thing that the mobile really even got was all the troops being rebalanced, like famine and stuff like that. The dreaded famine nerf. The famine nerf that almost made him useless, though technically not really. He's still amazing. They nerfed him... Let's see. How many times have they nerfed him now? Twice. A third time if they nerf... if they make Mana Drain not being able to be drained by Mana Shield. I think that might be the thing that does him in. That's basically what did Silent One in. Silent One was nerfed like 2 or 3 times. Then they eventually added immunity to Silence, and then it died. I feel like that's going to happen to Famine. They nerfed it 2 times now. Then they're going to add immune to Mana Drain, and then boom, he's never going to be used again. Or at least not anywhere near as much as he's used now, that's for sure. The Legend fixed. Oh, did they fix the Legend? Let me go check that. I have not actually checked that since Saturday night, so I'm not quite sure. I haven't used it all day. I don't believe they can get it fixed until Monday, though, so it probably is still broken. Because they said there were a couple bugs that they can't get fixed till Monday when they're back in the office. And that's likely when they're going to do it then. Also, the weapon is also not available on PC still. The crown that you get from the quest, you still have it if you got it from the quest. It's just you can't use it because the item doesn't exist. It's basically just an empty field. The field is still there to like identify that if you have the item or not. But there's no actual item there, so you don't actually get anything. They'll be fixing that on Monday. As well as probably the glitch with the troop, of course. That or they're just going to completely change his ability to something else if they can't fix it. But that seems like something that'd probably be a pretty easy fix. Throw it down on red. Throw that down. Dragon Soul. And that's match. No, it's definitely not. I can almost confirm it's not fixed yet. It won't be fixed probably till midway through Monday. Or at least my midday. Or then again, they should be back in the office almost now. Probably in about 5 hours from now. They'll be back in the office. So maybe soon after the event rolls over, they'll have it fixed, actually. Maybe even before the event. But yeah, I can almost guarantee it's not fixed right now. Because even if we go check Crown right now, too, it won't show up. If we type in Crown, nothing will come. Yeah, nothing. We should have a weapon called Crown something, or something Crown, or whatever. But let's go and Where is it? Is it this? Oops, wrong team. That's the Ferris Raw Soul Farming team from the previous video from last Monday. But yeah, let me go use the king. Can almost guarantee it doesn't work, but might as well try it again. Oh, Salty's online now? Nice. Where is she online at? In global chat or on Discord? Salty. I see no Salty here. She must be on Discord or somewhere else, maybe on the forum. Okay, where do we go? Guess we got Apothecary up first. Get that rolling. Mercy throwing her thing down. Get it down on red. Get the Keeper Souls on yellow. Oh yeah, I forgot to go check. That was kind of the whole reason why we're doing this battle, was to check the thing. Well, let's go do that in a second. Still gotta win the battle too. Well, throw that down. Throw the Shegra. Might as well check out the end of the battle. Throw that down. Okay, now we can check it. After I already overkilled it almost. Okay, we need to take a brown. And not get a skull. No! You ruined it! Oops, I accidentally killed them. Whoops, my bad. Let's try this again. Fail. Well, we kind of accidentally killed it, so... And I couldn't test it when it was that low of an HP at the end because we wouldn't have been able to see the difference. Let's try that again and not kill him. He never gets to use his ability. Even when you use him in like Dragon Soul Christine X, he doesn't even get the chance to really use his ability. Lately, I've only been using him for his Enrage. That's about it. Okay, let's do it now. Okay, so now's the perfect time to cast it. So we'll do 19 or 27. My bet is on 19 or 18, whatever I just said. Yeah, 19. It hasn't been fixed yet. That's to be expected. It won't be till later today, most likely. Let's see. Well, throw that down on green. But yeah, if you have any event keys, you can go get this guy. I don't know if they're going to be buffing him at all. Well, obviously, they'll most likely be fixing his ability, which is technically a buff. But I don't know if they're really going to be buffing him more than what his current stats say. If his stats stay exactly as is, he's not even really worth using for his ability. The only thing good about him is the fact he constantly enrages off his final trait. That's the only thing he really has going for him. Okay, he is Famine. I think we actually just lost. Yeah, it depends on what he casts. If he casts Gorgoltha, we have a chance. Okay, good. Good job. Good thing the AI is really dumb with Gorgoltha. So we still have a chance. Throw that down. Throw Shegra. Throw Keeper Souls. And... yeah, we did that on green. Shegra again. And... what else? I guess we double Skull Tap. He has like no HP left though. But he's gonna get Skull distracted. Oh, he just killed it that way. We could just get another Keeper, we'd be good. Okay, we can move that down. He'll survive with 1 HP, which is insane. Oh, there we go. Oh, the white kill. Oh, but then he gets Inferno King. 1 for the other. So we'll go throw that down for Shegra. Throw down the Shegra. Oh, only 1 poke though. Ah, don't kill the white. We just summoned the white. I was gonna use that white. Not really. What do we do from here? Green, I guess. Let's take the blue first though, so we actually get some mana on it. Can you try this team for you, please? Sakima, Shadow Dragon, Alchemist, and Amnesia, and Red Brown or Absol banner. Shadow Dragon, Alchemist. Sure, we can go try that. Let's see. Okay, Alch feeds Dragon, Dragon feeds Sakima, and then you just loop that. Okay, we can try that with the Amnesia. Come on, extra turn. 5 gem spawns never gonna land extra turn, especially after gem spawn nerf. We're trying to make it distracted so it doesn't get the cast off. I don't think we can distract it much further though. Okay, let's just try draining it. Come on, land a purple somehow. Oh, now it gets the extra turn. A little late. Wow, we could actually lose still. Still losable. Still losable. Still losable. Okay. I think we just forfeit at this point. Let's just try your team. Okay, so we'll go do that. Fail. But yeah, Urskas, he's not really that good. I mean, King, why do I keep calling him Urskas? Well, that's his type, I guess. But, King, Mikhail. King Mikhail. Mikhail. King Mikhail. Something like that. But, the king. Yeah. He's pretty average. Below average. His abilities, I'd say below average. His, mainly due to his really high mana cost. And his trait is okay. He's basically like a Salvani Mora that has a condition on using his ability. Because Salvani Mora, I believe, does about the same amount of damage that he does. Even after that. Like, if we go check Salvani Mora real quick, let me actually go see. Salvani Mora does, for the same mana cost, same explosion. Oh, actually, never mind. Salvani Mora is a little bit weaker. But it does have a different explosion type and a better trait. But yeah, it's only 20 damage. Well, I guess that isn't too bad then. Because he doesn't have his extra magic yet either from his final level. He probably gains another magic or two. Still, that is really conditional. And the fact that it doesn't actually do the extra is, of course, the main thing holding it back. It doesn't actually ever do the current extra. Also, I'm not quite sure what they're going to make that number. On mobile, it says it's 6. On this version, it says it's 8. And originally, it was going to be 10. Honestly, I feel like they could move it back up to 10 and it'd still be fun. Okay, let me go do your team, though, real quick. If I can get back up. And let me go slot all that in. Alright, that was the purple team I was going to mess around with for the other thing. Oops, what am I doing? Let's go and put all the troops in. Let's clear the search. And what do we need here? We need a Sekma. Put that in. We need a Alchemist. We need a Shadow Drag. Wrong slot. And we need a Abbey. There we go. Banner. Probably gonna go for... Wait, what were your two choices that you said? Absol Banner, that would work. And what was the other one? Red-brown. Probably red-brown. For the quicker Alchemist. Just in case we don't have access to other colors. Because he is blocked on red right now. So we need to get his brown up. So we'll go red-brown. And see how this rolls. Oh, Shadow above Alk? Oops, did I put him below? Oops. Oh yeah, that would make sense. Oh well. Hopefully she doesn't die. Whoops. Well, we'll roll with this for now. Let's see what happens. Whoops. Okay. Well, we need to find brown. There's like no brown on the board. That's not good. Blue into red. As long as Sekma doesn't die, we're fine with the order we did. Because it doesn't block in a different way. But she probably will die, especially if I keep distracting with skulls like I am. Okay. If he goes for the kill, it's really bad. Okay, good. He doesn't go for the kill. So we'll get the red off. And see what we can do. We can throw Alchemist. Do we need to, though? No, we don't need to. We already have alignment off of this. So tap that. That gives us skulls. Do this on red. Yeah. And then we Shadow Dragon. Then... What's your other convert? Blue to skull. Move that down. Still no alignment. Move that up. Still no alignment. Oh, Shegra does, though. Throw that down. It takes away her alignment, though. Off of any chance of doing it on yellow. So I guess we clear the board with Abby. Oh, we got a skull. Okay, that makes it slightly bad. Especially since we don't have Shadow Dragon up there. Let's see. So we'll do that. I guess we got to go for the Inferno King replace early. And do that on yellow. Just so we have something other than Alchemist up front. Due to me putting it in the wrong position. Put that on purple. Inferno King. Do we have alignment now? No. Yes. No. No. Shegra doesn't have it either. Alchemist does, so we'll try an Alchemist. Do down blue since we don't really utilize that as much anymore. Throw the Shadow Dragon for purple. And throw that down for red and skull. Throw down Inferno King again. Throw down Shadow Dragon again. Move that up. Move that over. Inferno King again. And that's pretty much match. There we go. Yeah, I see what you're trying to do with it. Works out pretty nice. Of course, I did it in the wrong order, but it didn't really matter because you can just keep summoning Inferno Kings to first slot. But yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's a pretty cool concept of a team. I can see definitely how it could loop. That was the first time I was using it, so not quite sure how to really use it, but it went okay. Definitely has loop potential. Is that just what you use for PvP then, or just something you threw together for the fun of it? The only thing I could think of is it might be just slightly too slow for PvP. I don't know how quick you can normally get this thing going. But we can go try it again real quick. Luckily, it has all converts, so you don't need to worry about anything bad really happening for the most part. Unless your explosion goes really weird. But that's going to happen with any explosion. I almost feel like using Shadow Dragon first slot in this team, but then again, if it dies, then you don't really have a replacement. I just love using Inferno King plus Sakima. This is the combo together. And with this team, you don't actually ever get to use them together, most likely. Unless they just randomly go for your Alchemist for whatever reason. Let's see. Well, we'll get that up. Speaking of Alchemist, we'll go on green. That'll give us our mana. That will then give us our cast. Let's see, how well can we get this looping? I don't have a Dragon Soul yet. And I can't get rid of red, so we'll just move that down, I guess. That gives us Sakima. Is that enough to kill? Let's hope so. Yeah, that is. And that gives us a Alchemist. That gives us the Shadow Dragon, which gives us nothing, so we'll just go and clear out the board. Clear out the board again. I guess we just have Amnesia here. Actually, let me take that mana first. Well, we get a skull out of it. What's our other convert again? Oh yeah, brown to yellow. I guess we'll do it just for a poke. There should be enough damage, actually. Oh no, it's not. 15 off. And that's match. Oh, there we go. You used it for Guild War today and actually worked very well. Wait, it uses pure color? It doesn't use pure color, though, of any kind. It's missing another purple. You would need to replace our Alchemist with, well, actually, I don't think there actually would be a replacement for Alchemist in this particular team. Assuming going purple anyways. Because nothing purple can really create a good amount of reds. At least, no, I mean, a yellow. Because it would have to create either yellow or purple. Well, I guess Grim maybe. But that wouldn't probably work as well. Yeah, Grim last slot would kind of, very kind of be like it. Though the problem is it has a really high mana cost, whereas Alchemist is really low mana cost. Wouldn't quite be the same. Alchemist would still be better. You'd rather have the win than a loss. Yeah, I know. Because one lose in Guild Wars adds up to like 2,000 or 3,000 points. It can really be quite devastating. But anyways, anything else that you guys want me to go over? Or anything that I haven't gone over? Or anything you want me to kind of mention? Just let me know. Otherwise, I think I will be heading off for the night. We'll make sure to cover the event and everything for tomorrow. I already briefly kind of went over what's coming during the early in the stream as well. And it's posted like everywhere that they normally post it, like on the forum, their social media and everything. But anyways, yeah, I guess I'll see you all tomorrow. Of course, we'll be streaming again tomorrow night, same time. I'll have the video out going over the event objectives and all that for next week's event. This week's event, like always, pretty much just got done naturally. We did it 3 times over. I'm pretty sure some people have done it like 10, 20, 30 times over. I'm really curious how many event gems the person in first place has right now. That must be like 10,000 event gems, which they can't actually use. But that must be a ridiculously high number that they have right there. I wonder if it even fits in the box. It probably like extends further than the size of the box. They have such a huge number there right now. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching tonight. See you all tomorrow night or whenever, and hope you all have a wonderful week. Goodbye. One last thing. Best of luck using the event keys too. Event keys are okay to use next week because it's all the new kingdom, so most people will be doing that to try to get star levels. Either 3 stars on the new kingdom or 5 stars, depending on how late in the game you're you're trying for. Realistically, you're likely just going to go for 3 gold stars. Anything higher than that's going to cost quite a bit of resources. Also, do keep in mind that you might not want to throw all of your event keys next week. Mainly because next week's event, or not the one coming in a couple hours, but the one like 1 week from now, is going to be Silverglade. And the only legend in Silverglade is KrissTigger, and KrissTigger is one of the best troops in the game, if not the best. So you do want to definitely get that. So yeah, anyways, just warning on that. Don't waste all your event keys this week, because you will need them the following week. Also, Salty's in global chat right now if you want to ask her questions. Go to global chat 1 on PC. She's one of the devs, community managers / other things. So, yeah, talk to her. She's around. And, yeah, see y'all. Have a good week. Goodbye.